What a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this Beg of the Woods. It surely must be. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks.
He'll be pulled up for a foul. He has a go.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
Calafiori. Madueke. Grealish. Forward it goes. He didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Beto. Idrissa Gueye. Beto. He's looking for options. Yorkerish. Madueke. Merino. Wins it back. Undiai. Well intercepted. Saw the danger and got to it. And the ball is given back to the keeper. Looking to exploit the space. Well positioned to lead a breakaway. Got the better of his opponent. Foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee. And there's the first booking of the game already. Well, they can protest all they want, but really, they're defending the indefensible. Got back very well there, it was good defending.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Odegaard launches it high, whips in up to Nodit, tries again.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He pounced.
Well, his goal instinct really came to the fore there. From the deflection, he was clinical with his reaction.
Number 23.
Arsenal got off to a very good start. Plays it long. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Zubimendi. SA. Timber. Has got away. Oh, that's delightful. the ball.
Well, it's certainly a very promising start so far, but they've come up against a really solid defence. They're going to need to find just a little more guile and craft.
Idrissa Gueye, who can latch onto that? Launched forward. No, that wasn't the best of passes. Odegaard. Madueke. Shoots here. Well saved by the keeper.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there.
Knocks it through. Played towards the right side. You have to admire that control. Ndiaye. He takes a shot. Up for the header. Really good try, but no goal.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Looking to exploit the space. Plays it through. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Madueke. Eze. Merino. Looking for his teammate. He whips it across. And he's got quite a shot on him. An audacious attempt on goal.
Gyökeres certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
Keane. Forward it goes. Madueke. Calafiori. Odegaard. Madueke. Merino. Over to the right. Plays it back. And he'll drive it here. He takes the opportunity to shoot. It's in. And they've helped themselves to a 2-goal advantage in no time at all.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
After 8 minutes is number 14, Victor Gyökeres.
Arsenal now 2 without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Mosquera. Zubimendi. Merino. Plays it to his right. Here's a shot. He couldn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Who can latch onto that? Zubimendi. Merino. Now the referee's assistant has his flag up. That must be for offside. Everton giving it back. Odegaard.
Everton have opted to really stretch the game now.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
And he's fouled him. He chooses to go direct. Oh, what a goal! It's an absolute wonder goal. This is what every player dreams of doing. He's pulled out a classic, hasn't he?
Goal for Arsenal. After 10 minutes is number 8, Martin Odegaard.
3-0 now.
Well, unsurprisingly, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Ndiaye. That's clever from him. Idrissa Gueye. What a start to the game we've had here. It's already looking like a one-sided contest. A strong challenge, but one certainly within the laws of the game. Merino. He's run into trouble. Showing some good skills, but ultimately unsuccessful. Good interception, just what they needed. Odegaard. Merino. And they escape imminent danger. It'll be a throw-in. The ball's gone out again, and that's another throw. Who can latch onto that? Sticks his foot in, that's a good challenge. No, needed a better ball there. Beto. He's won that looked a foul, and the referee's given it. Hits the wall. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. Looking for width.
Look, I've not been counting that closely, but I think now that's probably about the third time that they've got something in from that left-hand side, and I think they know they've found a weak link and they've got an area they can try and exploit more. It's going to be key to this, because it may look a bit predictable by playing on this weakness and going down that side, but this fella's just going to take some stopping, because he has all the skills to make it work repeatedly. They're going to have to do some adjusting now to try and contain this threat. Someone's going to have to take charge of defensive duties and sort this out.
Zubimendi knocks it through. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot, looking to exploit the space. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. It was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
He gets his shot away. That is wayward.
Everton just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Is picked out nicely. Zubimendi. Merino. Arsenal with a quick-fire double. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball. Very sharp there, good defending.
Was in position to give him an out ball there, and yet he completely ignored him in favour of just going it all on his own.
A foul and a free kick's been given. Odegaard. Who can latch onto that? Surely!
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Put in, and he's got the ball. Idrissa Gueye. Space on the flank. It's a throw-in. Jumps for the header. And in the end, that was wayward.
Right in front of the goal like that, he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Promising movement.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Forward it goes. Calafiori. Great footwork. Can he find a finish? Knocks it forward. Forward it goes.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Zubimendi. Out towards the corner flag. And a shot here. Oh, that should have been their fourth.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
It's been played short. Maybe now.
Really showed his class there with the save. He had absolutely no margin for error.
Knocks it through. Bunam. Hits it in towards the middle. This one was too long. Hits it long. And that's gone straight to the keeper. Ndiaye. With a big possibility for a shot. Looking to exploit the space. Moved away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Thwarts them in his own half. And the assistant referee has his flag up for offside. Over to the right. Dewsbury Hall. Who can latch onto that? The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Yorkerish. Arsenal have a free kick for that. A yellow card, of course, for argument there. Knocks it through. Well positioned to lead a breakaway. Dewsbury Hall knocks it over the top. That will be a goal kick. Odegaard. Could make something of this. The referee's not going to be swayed by that. Those appeals pretty ambitious. Bunam.
Beto, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the referee awards a free kick. Gets it away. Merino. There's someone on the overlap. Leaps for the header. The shot was on, but he's plucked his lines.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Gabriel. Odegaard, looking to exploit the space. He's looking for options. And the ball goes out of play again. Madueke. Timber. The counter is on and they have a man advantage. Who can latch onto that? Esse. Odegaard. Forward it goes. Madueke. And now there's a platform for a counter-attack. Timber. And a much-needed intervention that was too. Esse. Madueke. Who's he going to pass to? That delivery was sadly lacking. And they break away, and this is promising. Idrissa Gueye. Knocks it through. And they've reclaimed it. Who can latch onto that? And he's offside, the flag is up. Hit long by the keeper. Looking to exploit the space. Mosquera. Odegaard. He goes looking for his teammate, and the keeper has claimed it. Zubimendi. Merino. Chance to counter-attack here. It's played into space. He shoots there. It's there.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Goal for Everton. After 29 minutes is number 18, Jack Grealish.
They've pulled one back, but still have a mountain to climb. Calafiori. Where's he going to go? Lifts it through. Could be in here. No, that won't be making it through. Plays it upfield. Madueke. Calafiori. He's looking for options. Clever ball from him. Iroeg Bunum. O'Brien. He wants to get a cross in from here. And that's been cleared. It's out of play for a throw. Crosses to the centre. That one has just about been dealt with. Idrissa Gueye. Foul, yes, referee's given it. Odegaard. Merino. Odegaard. Forward it goes. Corner. Launches the ball forward. Idrissa Gueye. Iroegbunam. Looking to make use of the flank. Could get in here. They get it away. This goes for a throw-in. Definitely a foul. Left frustrated as the ball team gets intercepted. Now there's a chance to counter. Driven in. They were so nearly punished for their mistake. Zubimendi. He'll be penalised for that. And that will see him go into the referee's notebook. He's gone for goal! Oh, and he scored! Almost unbelievably! He has scored an absolute wonder goal. There was just going to be no denying him. He's got two in this game, he's on a hat-trick.
Goal for Arsenal! After 34 minutes is number 8. Martin Odegaard!
So, could this be the one that settles it? Looking to exploit the space. Caught offside that time. Odegaard switching the play. There's someone on the overlap. And he's let fly. It's a shot that lacked power. They play it short. Crosses it into the middle. And that ball picked up by the keeper. Dewsbury Hall looking to find his front men. He was well positioned, just what they needed. Forward it goes. Yorkeris. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. It's been launched forward, and he's been given offside.
Yeah, this has all been caused by their own hastiness, really. A little bit of indiscipline. I think they've got to hold the run for just a fraction longer, and it'll certainly keep them on side more often than not.
Plays the ball out wide. Could get in here. And they get it away. O'Brien. Zubimendi. Knocks it through. Arsenal are in control here on the brink of half-time. Who can latch onto that? Odegaard. Mosquera. Gabriel. Mosquera. Switches play to the other side. Is picked out nicely. Oh, that's a neat escape. Now a chance for a cross. Challenge deemed unfair, foul given. Kicks it a long way. Long ball over the top, and the whistle's gone, but it's for a foul. He could be booked here. Seems not. The referee's going to keep the cards in his pocket this time, but he may not be so lucky again. Has got it back. Good opportunity for a cross here. They get it clear. Has it back now. Forward it goes. And the assistant referee has his flag up for offside. Where's he going to send it now? Ndiaye plays it to the touchline. Clever ball. Booted away. Madueke looking to exploit the space. 5 minutes to the end of the first half. He's caught him there. The referee has a huge call to make here. That's his second caution of the match, and he's off. The players protesting, but the referee merely waves them away. Everton will now be forced to play the rest of the match with just 10 men. Up for that one. Well, everything was right there except the finish. SA knocks it through. Madueke. The ball threaded through. The long ball forward. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Madueke. O'Brien. Forward it goes. Odegaard. Madueke. Calafiori. He ran into trouble and the free kick's been given. Oh, that's clever. Played down the middle. No, he won't make that. Looking to exploit the space. The whistle's gone, I think, for a foul. Ndiaye. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. And he's been fouled. Gabriel. Yorkerish. SA. It's opened up nicely for him. Hits it. Another one. They're clearly in no mood just to sit on their lead. It just couldn't have been placed any better.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
After 44 minutes is number 10, Eberechi Eze.
This game has already had its share of drama. I wonder, could there be more to come?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
SA hit forward, looking to exploit the space. Now a chance for a cross from the flank, opportunity for a goal, and that was certainly travelling.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 5 minutes of added time.
Merino. Timber. Eze. He's won that physical contest, and with it the ball. It's got away. Ndiaye. Eze. Odegaard. Madueke. Zubimendi. Mosquera. Who can latch onto that? Drives it in. Good save.
That's a pretty powerful effort, because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
Clears it this time. Puts it to the back. Forward it goes. Forward push gains momentum. Looking to exploit the space. I think that's a foul. Yes, confirmed by the referee. A yellow card. No cause for argument there.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Zubimendi. Madueke. Calafiori. Surely, and he'll shoot here. Saved by the keeper.
Well, he didn't really get hold of that one. It was a weak effort in the end.
O'Brien. Played through. Here he is. Now seeking to get that ball in. Strikes it. And never really looked on target. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball. Surges forward. Cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Calafiori. Down the middle it goes. Plays it clear. Oh, lovely feet. He's found himself some space out up to nod it. Good delivery in. Can't say the same for the attempted finish though.
Will probably beat himself up after that as the sole culprit.
Knocks it through. Good clearance there. Mosquera. Switches play to the other side. Timber. The ball goes through. Jumps for the header. No, header's not there.
Really has shown an example of why indecision is fatal.
It's been played short. Here's a chance to get a cross in. There's a possibility here for a shot. A good try, but that is it for the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Thank you.
Well, they've got that decision to make now, don't they? You know, half-time, they're in a good position, but will they look for more in the second half, or will they decide to just sit back and settle for defending this lead?
Arsenal have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
and the fourth official has advised that we have substitutions taking place.
Away we go then. No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. Odegaard. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Timber. Madueke. Ndiaye. Played towards the right side. Switched right across. McNeil. Corner. Looking to exploit the space. Zubimendi. Eze. Now it's an opportunity. He got a good hold of that.
He was right in front of the goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
Tarkowski played in accurately. Odegaard. Eze. Who can latch onto that? Forward it goes. Promising movement. Calafiori wins it back. Tarkowski. Ndiaye knocks it through. Looking to exploit the space. Merino. McNeil. Looking for his teammate. Oh, that's delightful. Wants to get a cross in from here. Shoots. Athletic goalkeeping.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance. Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Plays the ball out wide. Madueke. Who can latch onto that? Timber. Has got it back. He made a decent run towards the box, but he was thwarted in the end.
Timber quickly realised that he was headed down a dead end. Maybe he was waiting to be fouled.
Calafiori. Gabriel. Odegaard. And he stopped them in his own territory. Merino. Timber.
Ah, that's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then and something had to be done. Great commitment.
Looking for width. He decides to shoot. They've done it.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Goal for Everton after 51 minutes is number 10. Iliman Ndiaye.
Is there a fight back on the cards? Mosquera. Merino. Timber. Merino. Zubimendi. Grealish. Forward it goes. Well intercepted. Saw the danger and got to it. And he finds a bit of space here. Well positioned to lead a breakaway. Losing his footing. Odegaard. Wasn't taking any chances there. There'll be a throw-in. Odegaard. Mosquera. Gabriel. Delivery on its way. Timber. Good strong run down the right. Now looking though for some support. Whacks it. Pumps it forward. Odegaard. Madueke. Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. Calafiori. Oh, lovely feet. And the whistle's gone, but it's for a foul. Spreads it out wide. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. He tried going it alone, but without success. Madueke. Calafiori. Madueke. Eze. Over to the right. Who can latch onto that? Grealish. O'Brien knocks it through to the front line. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Calafiori. Odegaard. Madueke. Merino. Plays it back. Knocks it through. Who can latch onto that? Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Merino. Spooned forward. Offside. Good call there by the referee's assistant. Calafiori. Gabriel. Merino. Forward it goes. Knocks it through. The goalkeeper's dealt with it. Plays it to his right. Ah, good interception, just what they needed. Mosquera. Yorkerish. He wants to get a cross in from here. Losing his footing. Here's a chance to get a cross in. Beto. A chance to counter-attack here. It went out of play. Madueke, a little bit of jostling going on here. He couldn't get it cleanly, and it's a foul. He's won that physical contest, and with it the ball. Over the top. And the assistant referee has his flag up for offside. It's been launched forward. Corner, looking to exploit the space. And the through ball is intercepted. Knocks it through. Loses out physically. Showing some good skills, but ultimately unsuccessful.
We've had a pair of keys handed into reception. Please can you go to reception if you've lost your keys?
O'Brien. Forward it goes. Timber. He's there to get it back. And a much needed intervention that was too. Gabriel. Timber. Launches the ball forward. The forward push gains momentum. Going forward, but what are his options? Idrissa Gueye. Caught offside that time. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
It happens. This was just one of those bad games where nothing was going right for him. I counted about 5 chances he missed. So I think he had to be summoned to the touchline there.
Hit long by the keeper. That's clearly not what he was hoping for. Merino. Takes a shot. McNeil. Who can latch onto that? Looking to exploit the space. Poofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Corner. He's making good progress down the left. It comes back again, up for the header. He scores! A moment that demanded composure, and that's what he produced.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Goal for Everton.
I think you have to put that one down as an inspired substitution.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Is there a fight back on the cards? Zubimendi. The ball crossed the line. Forward it goes. Knocks it through. Played towards the right side. Oh, lovely feet. Now a chance for a cross from the flat. Skillfully hit. He couldn't quite meet it right.
Eze doing exactly what we expect of him. He had to be super alert then.
Away. Madueke. The break is on. Grealish. Oh, that's neat. He'll be pulled up for a foul. Zubimendi. Eze. Merino. Who can latch onto that? Has it back. Oh, well claimed. Very alert there. McNeil. Barry. Straight away here. Not this time. Long way off that.
Everton are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Looking to exploit the space. Cleared away from immediate danger. Madueke. It's through. And he gets it away. He didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it. And he was through.
Over to the right. Doesn't manage to get that one through. Keane. Forward it goes. Eze. a good foot in. Arsenal have a free kick for that. And they've got it away as a shoots. Ndiaye lifts it over the top. Run out of options and the opportunity's gone. Calafiori. Looking to exploit the space. And he'll shoot! Nothing really to worry the keeper there.
Well, at least they've given themselves some hope with a shot from distance, but the keeper will welcome those all day. That's not going to trouble him.
Calafiori. Odegaard. Who can latch onto that? Merino.
Madueke really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Possibility here. No, lacked control in the end.
Yeah, and he probably didn't get the cleanest of contacts there either. You know, I think he went for too much power with his header.
Looking for his teammate. Now a chance for a cross. Odegaard is picked out nicely. Spooned forward. That wasn't the best of passes, really. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball.
Barry can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Takes a shot. He carved out a pretty presentable chance.
Gyökeres really had to read that so well to come up with the save at his very best.
It's been played short. It is good to see a forward tracking back and defending like that from time to time.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Odegaard receives the pass. The ball's out, goal kick. Knocks it through. Forward it goes. Merino. A foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee. Intervenes and they have it back in their own half. Plays it wide. Odegaard. Knocks it through. He was well positioned, just what they needed. Keane. Hits it long. It's on for him. Good opportunity for a cross here. Puts one in. McNeil. Looking to exploit the space. Who can latch onto that? Zubimendi. Calafiori looking to exploit the space. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Played forward. He's there to pick up the pieces. Calafiori knocks it through to the front line, and he finds a bit of space here. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Forward it goes. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Mosquera. Madueke. Calafiori. Playing it through. The keeper there to make the catch. Odegaard. Madueke. Merino. He's looking for options. Idrissa Gueye. Ghana. Crosses towards the centre. Calafiori knocks it through, cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Eze could make something of this. Timber. He got back very well there, was good defending.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken...
And the referee awards a free kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 33. Ricardo Calafiori coming onto the pitch. Number 5.
Mosquera.
Hincapié. And we have substitutions taking place.
That looked a foul, and the referee's given it. Who can latch onto that? Odegaard. Madueke. Eze plays it to his right. Odegaard loses out physically. Shoots here. He's after it. Both sides fiercely contesting the ball. Now seeking to get that ball in. It is good to see a forward tracking back and defending like that from time to time.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as
Just the keeper to beat. That's good work by the keeper. Merino. Gabriel. Promising movement. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. The idea was good, but the pass needed to be better.
By taking that route into a central position, he made it easier for the defence.
Barry. Played into space out wide. Plays the ball out wide. The pass needed to be better there. Gabriel. O'Brien. Yorkerish. Timber. Switches play to the other side. Madueke. Eze. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. Over to the right. Breakaway, and this is promising. O'Brien looking to exploit the space. Mosquera. Zubimendi. Forward it goes. Madueke. The ball was taken. An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. Switches play to the other side. The flag stays down. Knocks it through. He takes the opportunity to shoot. Oh, that should have been it.
Yorkerish should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Substitution for
Both sides
Arsenal.
then taking this chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
10, Eberechi Eze. To be replaced
Zubimendi.
by Number 19, Leandro Trossard. And the fourth official has advised that we have substitutions
Mosquera.
taking place.
Knocks it through. He's got it back. Who can latch onto that? Merino. Plays it to the touchline. In towards the middle. And a skillfully directed header. They've done it!
Arsenal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Goal for Arsenal. After 84 minutes is number 19, Leandro Trossard.
Arsenal now enjoy a 3-goal lead. Pumps it forward. The goalkeeper's got a hold of it. Mosquera. Merino. Gabriel. Looking to exploit the space. There are only 5 minutes to go in this game. Trossard. Found space. Here's a shot. Puts it away. They're well clear now. It's just a question of how many more. That is simply unsavable.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
A brace of goals for him now. Arsenal, surely they're well and truly out of sight now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Launches it high. Forward it goes. Barry. Now there's a chance to counter. Hits the ball. A defiant piece of goalkeeping. Moved away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Alcaraz. Trossard. Zubimendi. Timber. Mosquera. Odegaard. It's been launched forward. Yorkerish. Merino. Knocks it through to the front line. Nice bit of skillfully hit. Back to start over again. Whacks it. Palmed away. Really well saved that. He gets his shot away. That had real venom to it. O'Brien. Looking to exploit the space, and that's going to go a long way. Knocks it through. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Madueke. Zubimendi. Mosquera. Odegaard. Who can latch onto that? Forward it goes. Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Mosquera. Trossard. Looking for his teammate. Lovely control. He was trying to make things happen there for his team, and it almost came off for him too. Good ball. The referee is adding on 3 additional minutes to be played. Forward it goes. Incisive pass that. A cross takes a deflection off the defender, so a corner's given. They play it short. Arsenal have earned themselves another corner. That one has just about been dealt with. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. He's won that physical contest and with it the ball. Grealish. Barry. O'Brien. Switched right across. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for width. Merino. Mosquera. Looking to exploit the space. O'Brien knocks it through. The keeper's got it. Zubimendi. Gabriel. Zubimendi. Could get in here. Who's he going to pass to? He's on the end of it. He was caught there and he's won himself a free kick. Kicks it a long way. O'Brien, who can latch onto that? Merino. Trossard. Gabriel. Looking to exploit the space. Forward it goes. Well positioned to lead a breakaway. Gabriel. Odegaard. Trossard. Knocks it through. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. The referee brings the game to a close. Arsenal certainly showed the opposition what they're made of. They ran out comfortable winners in the end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Arsenal simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
So before we leave the stadium, there's just time for me to say my thanks to Jim for his analysis and to wish you a very good evening.
Would the owner of the red car obstructing the main entrance please remove the car as soon as possible? Thank you.